Welcome to the Ironworth Trading Show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all had a great weekend, a great Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday too. Before we get started, I just want y'all to let me know how y'all did over the weekend. I refuse to get started until y'all tell me how good of a weekend y'all had. I'm gonna let people come on in before we get started. Y'all had a good weekend? How y'all weekend go? Come on, let me know. Y'all had a good Saturday, a good Sunday? Are y'all excited for the rest of the week? Tizo Touchdown said you gotta hate Mondays when you overworked and underpaid. I'm trying to change that for y'all. What up? Nothing in this live will be financial advice. This is all for educational purposes only. And entertainment as well. This is not financial advice. What up, Sonora 2626? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Come on in, come on in. Glad to have y'all in. Come on in. Y'all don't want to miss this live. You do not want to miss this live tonight. It's worth listening to. I don't know who else on TikTok or what else they got going on, but we talking generational wealth tonight. We talking generational wealth, baby. So if you are an architect of your family, if you are the architect of your family's legacy, this the live you want to be in. I don't know why I just struggled to get them words out, but yeah, if you are the architect of your family's legacy, this the live you want to be in. While I'm yapping, I need y'all tapping, all right? So check this out. I'm pretty sure y'all realize that the market is in all-time highs right now, okay? Everything is uppity. Why, you've been looking at Fubo TV? Yes, I have. I just did a video about it. Let me stop reading the comments before I get in a maze of reading the comments. Check it out. Now is not the time to be playing with the stock market, y'all. Now is not the time. You can play any other time you want, but not now. Not now. In the next 5 years is going to determine what the next 30 years for you is going to be like. Okay? The next 30 years and beyond will be determined by the next 5 years. I promise you that. This is not financial advice. I know this because historically speaking, anytime the market has done what it's doing right now, it lasted for a while. So even if you got in now, even if you bought the top as a young person, you're going to be all right. But you older people, y'all really don't got no time to play. Okay? If I'm gonna put this out there like this. My demographic spans from younger people to older people because younger people, your ass need to be investing too. Now's the best time for you to get started. And you older people, y'all don't have no time to waste. Now, I'm not spreading fear, uncertainty, or doubt. I'm bringing awareness to the situation. I should have named tonight's show awareness, not fear, okay? We spreading fear whenever we talk about, oh, hurry up and buy, hurry up. No, we're not doing that. I'm not telling y'all to hurry up and buy nothing. This is not financial advice. We spreading awareness. All right, so like I said, now is not the time to be playing with the market. My question I want to ask the older people and younger people, you can ask yourself this question too. But all you older people, y'all really need to be asking yourself this question. And I mean, everybody can, but I really want you to ask yourself this question. If you are over the age of 30, shit, you need to be asking yourself this at 30. When do you want to retire? Do you want to retire when you 60 years old? Are you 60 and you ain't retired yet? Do you want to retire when you 65, 70 years old? Because guess what? They got you set to retire when you in your 60s and 70s and shit. This is not financial advice. Make it make sense. Because sometimes when they do give you financial advice, they got you retiring when you 60 and 70 years old. I'm trying to make it make sense, y'all. Put a W in the chat if y'all want to make it make sense. Because guess what? Pie is not going to fall out the sky. Pie is not just going to fall out the sky, y'all. You know, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. You need to be planting them seeds. Right now is the time to plant those seeds if you want to retire at a certain age. Ask yourself that question. So right now in the comment section, I want y'all to tell me, what age do you want to retire? Bring it into, like, manifest it. You think it's a game, you got to get it out your mind, bring it into reality. Let me see it. I'm going to acknowledge it with you, because listen, make it real. It's been in your head. Say it out loud. Let's talk about it tonight, because I'm going to point you in the right direction. I'm not going to leave you hanging. Not all heroes wear capes. In the comment section, I want y'all to put what age you want to retire at. Not everybody at once now. What age do you want to retire? I don't see nobody telling me. Tell somebody in the comment section, let me know what age you want to retire. Don't be afraid to be the first person to do something. I need leaders. 40 to 45. Okay. 55. That's a decent age. 62. Okay. I'm liking them ages. Them ain't too bad. 62 is, you might be already up there. So Mr. Pounds, you ain't got no time to waste. 40 to 45, you ain't got no time to waste either, Trev. Artful Sissy, you ain't got no time to waste either. We don't have no time to waste. Y'all already know that, right? So let's get to the cut. Let's cut to the chase. Y'all know when y'all want to retire. Do y'all own Oklo? Do you own any Oklo shares? Do you own any BBAI shares? Do you own any Meta shares? Do you own any Apple shares? Answer my question, y'all, please. Yes or no? I'm 32 now, almost 100,000 invested, only ETFs. Trev is setting himself up for the future. We got a bag holder. That's what I'm talking about, Trev. That's what it's all about. But Trev, that's what it's all about. I want to set an example for people our age, Trev. You feel me? That's what this is all about. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. Hypothetically speaking, if you had to invest in one stock for the highest success, would it be Bitcoin or VOO, says Mikey? To be honest with you, Mikey, if you want to get the most out of success, you need to diversify your portfolio. That's the most honest answer I can give. Now listen, though, I do have a demonstration for you, though, Mikey. I got some big chances, some big opportunities. Like, you know, for you younger people, AMD is a long-term play, but a lot of these older people don't have the time to wait 20, 30 years. You younger people who still got 30 years left in the market, you got time. Okay? You got time to be, you still could be the next Warren Buffett. You got so much time ahead of you. You older people, y'all too. KFC dude, what's his name? Colonel Sanders. He didn't get most of his riches till after he was 60 some years old. It's not too late for you. It ain't too late for you unless you determine it to be too late for you. And you young people, the compound interest is the 10th wonder of the world. I think it's one of them wonders. I know Einstein said that compound interest is a wonder of the universe. It's one of the most powerful forces in the universe. Compound interest it is. Go look it up. The best way I can get y'all to understand what compound interest is, I met some of y'all never seen snow, but you get a snowball and you roll it around in the snow and it only gets bigger and bigger the more that you add snow to it consistently. That's the big part about consistency, because you can't do this shit with consistency alone. You need to consistently grow with consistency. Consistently be consistent, all right? Now listen, AI. We're going to talk about AI tonight. You young investors versus you old investors, it don't matter when if you know when you want to retire, you should be investing towards that goal. You young people got 3-4 decades in the market left. The Mag 7s, the top 7s in the top 7 stocks, like they got the biggest market caps, them is still a good buy for y'all. Even if you buying at the top, you still would be good. Older people, I really don't know why y'all playing. All right, so look, AI is expected to add $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. That's massive growth. That's a lot of growth. But not every AI stock is going to be a winner. We got big tech names already getting the most out of the spotlight, and they valuations are very expensive. But investors starting to look at smaller, cheaper AI stocks that could grow much faster. I know I am. So the sectors that y'all need to be watching is robotics. Okay, robotics. They building data centers in your backyard right now. You just don't know. I'm super serious. Like cloud infrastructure businesses. I'm finna show you a few of them. AI data centers is being built in your backyard. That shit already a $286 billion market. This money going on around y'all, and we not paying it no attention, but I'm here to bring awareness to it. Like I said, we not spreading fear tonight. We bringing awareness. I'm bringing awareness to it. Now check this out. In a nutshell, AI is creating opportunities beyond the big names, like especially in the under the radar low price stocks. Them the ones you want to pay attention to. Listen, Palantir was $5 one day. AMD was $5 one day. Put a W in the chat if you remember when the video was $5. Maybe you wasn't investing in. But if y'all was investing during that time, let me know if you remember when them stocks was cheap. When they was cheaper than what they are now. They're still cheap now. Anything under $200 in this market, AI, oh yeah, you still got an opportunity to get in. You still have an opportunity to get in. I got some AI stocks under $5, high risk, but high reward. Okay? High risk, but high reward. I'm about to go over a few of them. I want y'all to let me know if you ever heard of them. Okay? The first one on the list, I know y'all know about Novo. All right. I know y'all know about Novo. I know I said under $5, but I'm going to start with Novo because some of y'all got big backs. You feel me? No shaming. No shame in the game. And some of y'all know about Ozempic and shit. You feel me? I was just joking. I'm just joking. I ain't talking about nobody big back because, you know, big back energies happen to the best of us. But check it out. As long as the United States is the big back capital of the world, I think this is a good buy. And they got a new product coming in. And yeah, they got heavy growth for the upside. Like I really do see Novo going places. Just add it to your watch list. But like I said, I'm going to go over the ones that's under 5. All right. So we got Veri on the list. VERI is the ticker symbol. This is, like I said, these are speculative moonshot plays. Cheap ass entry prices. But these are real AI products. But also big risk, like you can deal with shit like dilution, and we got competition in the sector. And if they don't fucking scale, then I'm saying this shit for no reason. Excuse my French. But yeah, VERI. What do? This is an enterprise AI software. They got an AIware platform. All right. So they turn raw data into actionable intelligence for businesses. They got a $25 million raise to strengthen finances and pay down their debt. This is an AI platform with wide applications in media, government, and enterprises. So like I said, you got to deal with dilution from stock offerings, heavy debt, still proving that they can be financially stable. It is a big maybe with this one. Add it to your watch list. Don't just be like, oh, he said buy this. No, get in when you can. Dollar cost average. This is not financial advice. Learn how to invest. Learn what dollar cost averaging means. Buy the dip. Wait till it goes down. Catch it on the red day, etc. Use price alerts. Say, hey, if this stock comes down under $5, let me know. If this stock gets back down under $4, let me know. Okay. That's how you do it. You also do your own research. You don't take anyone's word. I don't want you to believe shit I say. I want you to look it up for yourself so you can know for yourself. You don't need to take no one's word. Look stuff up. It's called giving it its due diligence. Now, this next company, Inuvo, INUV, what do? This is another AI-driven digital advertising company, okay? But they're AI-driven nonetheless. Okay, they recognize consumer intent and they place ads in real time. Someone like they always got to do something to do with ads. Like we got enough fucking robotic algorithms like that end up hearing what we talk about on a daily basis, and the next thing you know, they selling us some shit. But hey, either way it go, they making money. They had two record-breaking quarters, targeting $100 million in revenue to reach positive cash flow, expanding into the $300 billion programmatic and ad market. So They about to be inside the ad market. The people that do ads, they gonna be amongst the ones that make a lot of fucking money. This is a good one right here. INUV, $2.5 million cash, no debt, $10 million credit line. They compete in a crowded ad tech space though. Like I said, that space is just overcrowded. That's the only risk. It's like not the only risk, but that's the only risk I'm really like worried about. Okay, but still a good one to add to your watch list. I usually talk about shit early. Like we get over in Ironworth Trading, we stay ready so we don't gotta get ready. You feel me? We stay ready so we don't gotta get ready. Put a W in the chat if you picking up what I'm laying down. Put W's in the chat if you picking up what I'm laying down. Hey, while I'm yapping, I need y'all tapping. I don't know what y'all thought. I don't know what y'all thought. If you new here, hit the follow button. If you new here, hit the follow button. Please hold your questions to the end of the show, and I got you. Only if you hit the follow button, I got you. I answer all questions, please. Please. You feel me? Yeah, so I told y'all about I just told y'all about Veri, VERI. I told y'all about INUV. Now I'm telling you about IVDA. All right, so this one is a high risk, high reward too. Thank y'all, whoever tapping the screen, I appreciate you. Again, y'all, I'm serious. When I'm yapping, I need y'all tapping. What happens is it pushes the live out to a larger audience. You see what I'm saying? It helps me out with engagement whenever you guys comment. So go ahead and ask as many questions as you would like to. If whenever I look down, I'll let you know. I think SoFi is a strong company to get. I think Ethereum is also a good buy as well. It's the new. It's Bitcoin's baby brother. Ethereum is Bitcoin's little brother. SoFi is a good company. It's going back over $30, Julio, but be careful at that level of resistance. We got to break above 30 for us to get to the next level. But yeah, like I was saying, y'all help me out with the engagement. Go ahead and comment. Share the live out to some people that you love and care about, that you want to get this information, because don't be no gatekeeper. Don't be a gatekeeper. All right. So IVDA. This company is an AI video search and surveillance company. It protects people, places, and assets. They're going to spend people spend a lot of money to protect their assets. The stock went from 156 to $1. Is it time to buy? Do you not notice before that it went from $1 to 156? See, are you a glass half empty or a glass half full type of person? Easy. Let me know. Let me know, are you a glass half empty or glass half full? What you're doing is you're paying attention to the right thing. Yes, you are right. It did come down from 156, but you're not asking the right question. What made it go up to 156? Okay. Yes, what made it come down, but it's amongst the same question. I don't know what that means, but I want money. I know that's right, Easy. You got to think. Open Door did good, Doss. I know that's right. We ate off open for the past 2 weeks. But look, IVDA, this is a good one. They got a growing demand for smart cities and security. The future is amongst us, y'all. The future is amongst us. So we got a lot of AI companies that's doing different shits. And they all going, most of them are here to stay, but not all of them. Not all of them. AI, I already told y'all, AI is expected to add $15.7 trillion. Trillion, not million, not billion, $15.7 trillion to the global economy in the next 5 years. That's massive growth potential. Massive, big, colossal, gigantic. But not every AI stock will be a winner. So I just had to give you a few of them, but we still got more to go over. Don't get me wrong. I just wanted to give you my high risk plays. Them is high risk. Nancy Pelosi bought this shit. I just did a post on this one. Nancy bought this one back when it was $244. This one rose. It's up $100 past where she bought it at. How did she know? How did she know, ladies and gentlemen? How did she know? But that's none of my business. I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, that's still a good company to buy too. Broadcom. This is a good company. It's a good company. So look. Let's kick it off. Let's look at the big picture. Friday was like the triple witching day. It hit, I think, it was a triple witching day. The third highest level on record. That's big too, because it matters, because when the stock triple witching is when stock options, index futures, and index options all expire on the same day. Do y'all hear me? That's called triple witching. It usually brings fireworks. And this time it ain't wasn't shit different. But all three major U.S. stock indices closed at record highs for the second day in a row. That's historic momentum. But on the flip side, some of the small cap ones didn't really keep up. They slipped back from their own record levels, and we got strength at the top, but some weaknesses down in smaller companies. But let's zoom in on the headliners. Let's look at some of the headliners. Let's look at some of the headliners. All right, so let's look. Yeah, I'm gonna take a minute for a second. Apple stole the show. Apple stole the show with a 3% jump. Why? Because first time sales of that fucking iPhone. Y'all already know why. I ain't even have to say. Put a W in the chat if y'all went and got that iPhone. If you're going to buy that iPhone. If you're going to buy the watch. If you're going to buy the headphones, put a W in the chat. If you have intentions on getting the headphones or the watch or the phone, let me know. Do y'all like the iPhone 17? Yes or no? I'm not going to start talking till I see y'all respond. We got a W. We got a W. I just want to see what the people think. I'm seeing a lot of no's. I'm seeing a lot of no's. So the cap. So let me find out Apple is capping. And a lot of people not going to go get it. They overrated. Yeah, they overrated. But listen. Hear me out. Somebody said I switched from iPhone to Samsung. So y'all know what that tells me? If everybody is saying that around you, don't just pay attention to hearing the chat. I want you to do a social experiment and ask people around you. And everybody around you, people not liking Apple is really dying down socially. But for some reason, it don't look like that on the public level. It don't look like that on the public level. They sell more than iPhones too. Remember that. So a lot of people do buy it. You feel me? A lot of people buy the Mac, the computers, the tablets, the laptops. Nonetheless, Apple stole the show. Okay. But they start selling the iPhone 17 in Asia. They making a lot of money in Asia. Y'all ain't gotta like them. I don't like them either, but I'm just saying I stopped liking them when the original CEO got up out of there. But yeah, the fact that they eating over there in Asia, that's a big signal. Listen, y'all ain't gotta like Apple. You want to make some money though, right? This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all want to make some money or not? I ain't telling y'all to go buy no Apple phone, but an Apple stock a day keeps the brokenness away. But listen, Samsung sound like they gonna do good here since all of y'all in love with the droids. You feel me? But yeah, even in a shaky consumer environment, it's demand is still holding up. Even though shit going crazy, people still want them iPhones. And then over in the enterprise space, Oracle, y'all don't know if y'all know about Oracle. They just popped more than 4%. So we got a lot of rumors going around that they being talked about, like doing a deal with Meta for $20 billion on a cloud deal. If that works out, that could reshape the competition in the cloud area. Like they ain't gonna be top dog no more like that. Somebody say Apple just a big rep brand for sure. So the chip makers didn't have such a good day because most of the chip companies pulled back. Like Intel lost 3%. Like I think that was a sell-off though, because everybody was so geeked up about it. Intel going up over fucking $30, but that was just giving back some of the gains. Like I said, it was a sell-off, but it was also a super central bank week last week. The tech sector as a whole added about 3%. Oh, no, it was over 3%. But the interesting part was NVIDIA was the only one out of the big 7 tech giants that actually fell. Out of all the stocks that was like the big ones, NVIDIA the only one that fell. Meanwhile, Tesla bitch ass ripped higher than 7%. And then a lot of people starting to hop back on the Tesla bandwagon. We go overseas, China, they slipping over there too. I like to look at what's going on in the world markets, not just the stock market. I'm looking at crypto, like crypto holders. Look, the crypto holders fell back a little bit. They felt a little pain because Bitcoin fell more than $2,000 from 116 grand, I think. Let me see where Bitcoin at right now. Where my Bitcoin holders at? Any of y'all Bitcoin holders in the building? Who got some Bitcoin? Who got some Bitcoin? Some of y'all rich as hell. I know some of y'all Bitcoin bag holders just be in the cut. The ones who got the whales don't say shit, y'all, but they be in the cut. There's some folks in the cut that got the bag. They got the bag. They in the cut. They ducked off. But yeah, they all right though. But yeah, let's wrap that part up. But with the commodities, crude oil slipped over 1%. Gold, on the other hand, anything gold related is doing good. Like any stocks that's gold related and shit, that shit did good. It reversed 2 down days and jumped more than 1% on the intraday. And that made its winning streak 5 weeks in a row. Gold been going up 5 weeks in a row. And here's a big one. Silver, spot silver surged more than 3%, hitting a 14-year high. That's a breakout moment for silver. I'm letting y'all know because I'm a big silver investor. I love silver. I know, not that I love silver, I'm saying like trading it. I know it's been slow for years, but I always knew silver is going to blow. I honestly didn't know how much equipment and technology that silver was in. Phones, electric cars, hospital equipment, etc. They use it for a lot of shit. So gold has always been going up, but silver has more upside to it. All right, so that's pretty much where those markets stand, bro. Record highs for big indices and some cracks in the chips area. Like basically the chips not doing too good on the small cap side. And then they eating over there in China. Plenty of action in the bonds and the crypto and commodities. It's a lot to take in, I know y'all, but a lot of opportunities depending on where you're looking at. But the bigger story is how the tech giants are fighting for electricity to fuel the fucking AI. So y'all ain't thinking about that. Y'all ain't thinking about that. I'm trying to bring awareness. Remember, the name of the live is awareness, not fear. We pushing, we pumping awareness. Let's take a look at Meta. Let's look at Meta. Where is Meta at? What we got? What do we got? Nope, that's not Meta. That's Oracle. Where is Meta? I know BBAI. Oh yeah. Well, it's all right though. Check this out. We're gonna talk about BBAI in a second too. We just got off Apple. We're not gonna glaze Apple. We're not gonna glaze CoreWeave. We're gonna pull up Apple. We're not gonna glaze Apple. We're not gonna glaze CoreWeave. We're gonna pull up Meta. Who bought Meta when it was $87? INTC Pally. How about INTZ? Oops, I wasn't supposed to say that this early. Hey, I wasn't supposed to say that this early for real though. But I'm gonna spill the beans. Not INTCs. That's already that ship has already sailed. Yes, CoreWeave is a great one, Papa Joe. Listen, INTZ. A little birdie whispered in my ear, y'all. The same birdie that told me about Intel, told me about INTZ. It ain't over with. Which one you lost money on? Intel? But INTZ is early bird special. Meaning, don't get in yet. If you might as well wait till it get to $2 to $3 so you know it's on the move for real. Not INTC, but INTZ. I think it's like intrusion. But yeah, go check it out. Add it to your watch list. Thank me later. But yeah, Meta. Meta joins the power the war for power. You remember these companies is fighting to try to win this AI battle, but it takes a lot of electricity to fuel this shit. Let's talk about Meta. The story is bigger than just social media and virtual reality goggles. Meta got way more than just social media and virtual reality goggles, y'all. See, Meta has officially applied to enter the U.S. wholesale electricity market. I don't think y'all know what the fuck that means. I'm going to say it again. Meta has officially applied to enter the U.S. wholesale electricity market. They are going to start selling electricity. That means they want to actually sell electricity. Not just buy it. Electricity. They're going to start selling water and air next, y'all. Watch. I mean, they already is selling water and air if you really want to be technical. But, yeah. That means they want to sell fucking electricity, not just buy it. Yeah, but yeah, they submitted that application through some shit called Atom Energy LLC, ATEM, a subsidiary. I can't say that word. A subsidiary. Why does it matter though? Think about it. A big ass technology giant like Meta or Microsoft and Google, they all are in arms race right now. They all neck and neck. Why do they want to do that? That's silly. I know it sounds silly, Salmon, but that's why this is why certain people will never take their place amongst the affairs of men, because they making big money and we sitting here looking, we looking at money like it ain't shit. They looking at money like it ain't shit. It's two different things. You said it means their stock will tank. No, that's not what that means, buddy. That's not what that means. Now, why does this matter? Think about it. Think about it. All these companies are in race right now, and the weapon isn't just servers or chips. It's power. Literally electricity. You're not thinking. Think about it. Running advanced AI systems in data centers is insanely energy hungry, bruh. Like that shit take a lot of energy. I don't think you fathom how much electricity it take. Institutional forecasts say that the power demand for data centers could quadruple, not triple, not double. Today, Junior, they could quadruple in the next decade. Quadruple. That's a mind-blowing increase. I don't think y'all get it. Your money can quadruple, really times 10, because this is not financial advice, bro. Just do your own research. Like, while I'm yapping, I need y'all tapping, because this is generational wealth building information. I'm just here. Take it while I'm giving it out for free. The price, it don't cost nothing for you to tap the screen. It don't cost nothing for you to hit the follow button. Yo, if I'm giving all this shit out for free, just imagine what my people that support me get. Excuse me. I need some water. So what's Meta doing? Instead of being just a customer in the power market, they stepping in as a player. They stepping in as a player in the business. They not just like you thinking. We always thinking about shit as consumers. They already a producer, but they going from being a consumer producer to a producer. They going from being a consumer producer to a producer. This shit's crazy. A Meta representative said joining the energy market is a natural step. It makes sense. If you're going to be one of the biggest energy consumers in the world, why not start controlling a part of the supply chain? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, right? You ask why, make it make sense. But here's the bigger picture. That move right there this move escalates what's becoming a real power war amongst tech giants, not a battling for war. I mean, not war for power. They are going to war for power, but not in the sense that you're thinking of, though. Just like a power war amongst the tech giants. Only them can even go. They can only beef with each other in this sense, because ain't nobody got enough money to even, step up to them like that on that level. Who the fuck? You finna start an electricity company that can compete with them? No. You know, Microsoft is locking down renewable deals. Google been aggressive in buying clean power. And now Meta is trying to position itself as not just a buyer, but a seller. Now, it's not just about tech. It's going to affect energy markets, utilities, and maybe even household electricity rates. I'm talking about how much we pay for electricity. This shit could be affected by it, real talk. Because when trillion-dollar companies compete for megawatts, the ripple effects are massive. Go watch the butterfly effect and you will see how something small can affect something big. So just imagine how something big can do all the way down to a small level. So here's just hear me out. Hear me out. In a nutshell, it's not just about tech companies. It's about everything. The question is, do you see this as Meta being innovative, or is it a warning sign that these technology companies about to dominate? Big technology companies about to dominate another industry. They're gonna dominate they're gonna take over. It's gonna be like they're gonna cover two sectors: energy and AI and technology. It's gonna be crazy. And now, this motherfucker, we're gonna talk about bro real quick. Everything I talk about, y'all, is money making information. We ain't talking about this shit for no reason. We're gonna talk about Elon because he back in the spotlight, and this time it's not Tesla. He got his own AI startup company called xAI. Have y'all heard about it? Sources are saying that xAI is raising another $10 billion from investors. This the same shit he did with Tesla. He borrowed money from investors to build that shit. And with this round, the company's valuation gonna soar to about $200 billion. He gonna turn $10 billion into $200 billion. Think about that. This is a company that's barely a year old. Already one of the fastest growing names in AI. Already. Investors are treating this shit like it's a heavyweight already. Just a few weeks ago, xAI was valued around $150 billion after this motherfucker raised $10 billion in debt and equity. So that jump shows you how wild the demand is for anything tied to foundational AI models. Like anything to deal with AI, this shit is pretty much hyped up right now. It's kind of like I think AI is in a bit of a bubble. I said it before, but yeah, I don't know how big the bubble gonna go though. It could pop, but I don't think it's gonna pop no time soon. I think it's just like any other bubble. I think it's called a bubble because we're blowing it the fuck up. We're gonna keep it's being blown up. It's being blown up. It's not just xAI. Look at the whole AI valuation surge. OpenAI, the biggest name in the space, hit a staggering $500 billion in secondary stock sales. So what's happening? Like we watching a massive ass reshaping of market value. The kind of money that used to be reversed for oil giants, reserved for oil giants, motherfuckers that make cars and banks, is now pouring into companies that start in AI. Y'all don't hear me. I'm gonna say it again. The same way investors was investing in oil back in the day, the same way that people were investing in cars back in the day, the same way that people were investing in banks back in the day, they are pouring that money into AI. We are predicting AI is expected to add $15 trillion to the economy by 2030. But y'all don't hear me though. I know y'all like, man, he talk a lot. But listen, I ain't talking for no reason. I ain't talking for no reason, y'all. I ain't talking for no reason. This motherfucker, Elon, done already positioned himself as a challenger to OpenAI and Anthropic. The fact that he can just get money from people prove that investors believe that there's room for multiple people to win in this space. Meaning it's enough money for everybody to get money, not just one king of AI. But we ain't getting. How many of y'all gonna make an AI company? You see what I'm saying? Like it's different. It hit different. They hit different. This is what I mean by take your place amongst the affairs of men. They are making billions and trillions of dollars, and we still looking at 5 to 6 figures like it's a lot of money. Disney projecting they lost $3 billion in 4 days. That's crazy, Sanchez. So what you thinking Disney puts? We about to get to the cut. I'm trying to cut to the chase. After OpenAI, the last thing I'm gonna talk about. And then I'm going to go on for the rest of the show with the rest of the picks that I got. They not just, OpenAI is not just building software no more. They getting ready to take the fight directly to Apple ass. OpenAI has struck a hardware manufacturing deal with Luxshare Precision. And if that name don't sound familiar, it should. Luxshare is one of Apple's key device assemblers. They make Apple. Under this deal, Luxshare gonna help assemble OpenAI's first ever device. That could hit the market in 2026, 2027, but that's not all. You know what I'm saying? Wait, there's more. OpenAI don't got no ticker, but you pretty much can have exposure to them through like, I want to say Meta or Google, one of them. It might be Google. Yeah, it ain't Meta. So yeah, but it matters though. It matters because this company is the company that assemble AirPods, HomePods, Apple Watches. They looking to source speaker modules and other components for their future products. But they not just competing with other AI software companies like Elon Musk shit. They starting to build hardware. Smart speakers powered by ChatGPT, AI glasses, digital voice recorders, wearable brooches and shit. Or brooches, whatever the fuck it's called. But yeah, they're going to be poaching Apple talent. Think about it. Apple got some of the best hardware designers and supply chain managers in the world. If Open can pull them people in and get them to do their shit for them, they not just entering the hardware game. They coming in with some heavy hitters. Like for one, it's set up a future showdown. Apple Siri versus OpenAI. You see, it's finna be. This is what I mean by war. Why would you not invest in Tesla? Says Cube Cent. There's a lot of reasons why, but yeah, that's not the point. My point is not to not invest in Tesla. That's not the point. Now that was it, man. I got some more picks. Like Wolf, this is a good stock to for me to invest in. I don't know about y'all, but this is not financial advice. Wolf is looking decent. We just got to break above this $3.46 range, but it's been trading within that $1.03 range. And as long as it's down here, it's cheap. I keep buying the dip. Every time I get a chance to, I buy the dip while it's trading in that range. But yeah, he said, why would you not buy Tesla? I know Tesla broke outside of the range I needed it to break outside of. We had a breaker structure at 330. Broke 344 resistance. Went ahead and broke 367 resistance. And now it's flying. Tesla on his way back into the 400s. But and it was before him and Trump got the argument earlier this year. But yeah, you know how that go. You know how that go. Yeah, we already talked about this. Oracle, strong buy. They got Oracle going into the 400s as well. I got a good little trade, though. We're going to talk about BBAI, too. BBAI, Big Bear AI. Big Bear AI. Everybody talking about it, right? Everybody talking about Big Bear AI. If I was to trade this, what stock option would I pick for BBAI? I will go here to after I pick the trade. I'm going to do, first of all, it's going to show you both sides, whether you want to do a call or a put. And what is a call? A call option gives the buyer the right to buy the underlying security at a specified price, and it obliges the seller to sell at that price. So basically, a call is when you think the price is going up. So if you think the price is going up, you buy a call. Yes, Rigetti. Yes, Rigetti. These are stocks, goddess, that you do not want to sell, though. Just you buy more when it dip. This is not financial advice. Y'all better learn how to buy the dip, and you will see what compound interest will do for you. It teaches you how to save money in a better way. Because when you buy the dip, you just putting money into a stock. Even when you don't buy the dip, even when you just invest in, period. If you good at saving money, you should be good at investing. Because you're already good at putting money up and leaving it alone. You should start investing. The whole topic of the show was bringing awareness, not fearness. I already told y'all in the beginning, if you are older, if you are an elder, you should not be playing around. How many of y'all over the age of 30 don't got a portfolio yet? Why are you playing? Why haven't, what's going on? Come on now. How many of y'all young people want to learn how to trade options, but you playing? You think it's something you can't do. Like it's out of your reach. You don't have to be a rocket science to do it. The money just sitting there waiting on y'all, and then your money could be making money for you. Now, I would say BBAI going up, so I'm going to pick an expiration date. Bro, just don't understand options. Hey, blunt individual, some people didn't know how to ride a bike. When you first started driving a car, you didn't understand how to do it. You had to learn how to do it. If you wanted to play golf and I had to teach you how to play golf, you think you're going to learn in one live session? You think you could just come into a live, watch somebody play golf and learn how to do it? No. Even with the mentor, you're not going to just get it overnight. You got to have not motivation, but dedication and drive and discipline. Real talk, y'all. I hope y'all understand what I'm telling y'all. If y'all picking up what I'm laying down, put a W in the chat. If you are new here, hit the follow button. He said, my mom's friend is up $140,000 on her 401k investments. She puts 20% of the check into the market. That sounds good. That's better than nothing. And it could be better. It could be better, but that's better than nothing. There are other things she could do if she wanted to see more than that too. But I do know her strategy is efficient. It's working. And if it's not broke, don't break it. But it's the people that don't have a portfolio that you should be not playing right now and taking this shit a little bit more serious. And what do I mean by a portfolio? You need to have stocks that you own. Why aren't you investing in the future? Sound and BBAI. Bow. Yes, Tweety. Yes. Definitely. I'm showing a trade right now. This is a swing trade I'm about to give out. It's a swing trade I'm about to give out. And this is actually a safe trade. And it's free. And it's not financial advice. It's not financial advice. And when I say it's free, I mean I ain't charging you nothing for it. But hey, listen, it take money to make money, y'all. Everything at all-time high. Crash coming. That's not how it works, Jeezy. Jeezy, that's not how it works, man. I'm going to show you how it works real quick. Hey, Jeezy 311, this is how it worked. This is how it worked, Jeezy. Check out what happened in March 2020. Look at what happened in October 2022. Look at how long the bull run lasted from 2023 to 2025. Pay attention to the color code on this chart. Notice that the crash in March 2020, if I'm not mistaken, that's just like the COVID time. Notice the color went from red to orange to blue to green. We are in the blue area now, sir. We haven't even began. We are just beginning the bull market. It's, any dip is just a correction or a pullback. Until we see a crash, I'm not trying to time no dip like that. I'm not trying to look. We will not try to crash. We're not timing the dip. For no man knows the hour. Except for they ass, they do be knowing. Oh yeah, like I was saying though, BBAI. Now, Rod, you picked December 19th. That's interesting. That's an interesting date that you picked because I will go even farther out with the option. Now, I don't want to turn this into a stock options crash course, y'all, but to sum it up in the nutshell, when you trade in stock options, you are predicting what price you think that stock is going to, and you are picking a certain date that you think is going to go to that price buy. You came in right on time, Miss Chocolate. So, yeah, you want to basically let any stock that you think you know where the price is about to go up or down, you can make money just from being right. Being close to right, you can make money being right, though. But it's not about being right or wrong. The market trading is not about predictability. It's not about making the right prediction. It's about probability because you are going to be right sometimes and you're going to be wrong sometimes. OK, but using proper risk management allows you to last long in this market and actually be profitable and turn it into something that can build wealth for you. Now, like I said, when you trade in stock options, it's not the same as buying shares and holding them. Just buying the underlying stock. That means you can buy one piece of BBAI right now for $6.85, right? Or $7.25, however much it costs right now. You can get one share for however much it costs, and then you can hold that share, and it just don't expire. You can hold it for the next 10 years. But when you're dealing with stock options, okay, you have to pick an expiration date. There is a date where it expires, because what happens is when you buy one contract, that one contract is worth 100 shares. One contract is worth 100 shares. They are going to let you get that contract for a premium price. You basically going to get that contract for a discounted price than what you would have to pay for the 100 shares outright. If you was to buy 100 shares outright, it would cost you more than it would to get one contract, and one contract is equal to 100 shares, but it expires. Okay? Now, you get to make money from that stock without even owning the stock. You pretty much just borrowed 100 shares. One contract equals 100 shares. You want to make some money from that stock moving? Buy 100 shares. You don't want to buy 100 shares, but you want to make money from that stock moving? Buy a call option. Buy a put. A call is when you think the price is going up. A put is when you think the price is going down. That was the fastest crash course I'm going to give y'all. And like I always tell y'all, if I gave y'all this much for free, just imagine how much you get when you actually support me. Now, my buddy in here, he said he picked the December expiration date. If you look here, it says December 19th, 2025, right? 100, that's 100 shares, one contract, 89 days away. That is a good swing trade. That means that you are going to basically, you are predicting that BBAI is going to go to a certain point, right? Within 89 days. You have to be right. You have to be right, though. And you don't have to be right, but I want to put it in your head that you have to be right. So you can start out with the severity, with the seriousness of not gambling. I don't want you to just be gambling and just treating this shit like, oh, I can just go clickety click. No, stop that clicking shit. Learn first, paper trade, practice, do some research. And it's better than working hard and slaving and sweating and all that extra shit. What, you want to get on a hamster wheel and chase a piece of cheese you never going to really get? Or do you want to build generational wealth and be an architect of your family's legacy? Now, they use options to hedge their already positions. What is hedging? Hedging is where you pay. It's like a safety net. If I bought 100 shares of BBAI, I can buy a put just in case BBAI go down. I can make money off it going down and then not fuck up the money that I got put into my shares. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, let me move on. Now, December is a good expiration date, but it's still not far out enough for me. It also depends on what strike price you pick. What is a strike price? If the price of BBAI is $6.85, right, that is the share price. If you think the price is going to go up to $7, $7 is the strike price. If you think the price is going to go down to $3, $3 is the strike price. The strike price is the price you think it's going to. Let's make it simple. So I'm not going to tell you what Webster said. I'm going to tell you what Cedric said. This is Cedric's definition, but it's true. Go look it up. Don't take my word. I just don't want to word it in a way to where it confuse you. A strike price is the price you think it's going to. Hey, am I wrong? Any other traders in here that know what I'm talking about? Am I right or wrong? I'm going to let them tell y'all. I'm going to take a few seconds while I'm yapping, though. I need y'all tapping. Go ahead and hit the follow button if you haven't already. And read the comments and what they say, read them and weep them. Read them and weep them. All right. So for this, the difference between a day trade and a swing trade is the time. On a day trade, you predicting that price is the share price is going to hit a certain strike price within that day. So let's say it's Monday morning and you like, oh yeah, BBAI finna hit $7 today. That's a day trade. You open in that position and you're closing that position today. no matter what the expiration date is. You're opening it and closing it today. But there are expiration dates that will specifically be tied to that one day, and those are called 0 DTE. DTE stands for days to expire. 0 days to expire. So right now we see the first one is 5 days to expire. The second one is 12 days to expire, and so forth. But when the market opens, there will be a new contract that pop up, a new folder, a new expiration date every day, and it's going to be called the 0 days to expire. Be careful with those, because like I said, it's not about time in the market, it's about time in the market. So it's okay if y'all want to be day traders, but be careful with that day trading shit. It comes with experience. You need to really know what you're doing to be a day trader. Other than that, you should buy yourself time. You are buying yourself time. Did y'all know that you can buy money? You can buy money. They are buying money. I can't explain it. I can show you better than I can tell you. So look, they have it to where you can buy a contract that expires in 2027. Yes, theta equals time decay. That's one of the Greeks. So yeah, $7 strike price. That's not bad. So let's say you think that BBAI is going to go to $7. Okay. Now, when do you think it's going to go to $7 by? When do you think it's going to go to $7 by? And right now, we're not looking at the chart, because that's what I would like for you guys to look at to determine when you think it's going to go there. You don't want to just blindly guess. This is not a guessing game. But for the sake of education, I want you guys to pay attention to the expiration dates. Jeff said, hopefully by Friday. Hey, Jeff, listen, you're not alone, okay? But check it out. I'm gonna fancy y'all real quick. So for me, I'm gonna pick the expiration date that's way out in 2027. I'm going to give myself until 2027. Until 2027. So I'll click on the 2027 contract. January 2027. What's that? Yeah, January 15th, 2027. And remember, I think the price is going up. Now, my man said $7. Somebody said it hit $7 during the overnight market, for your information. Okay? So if you picked the $7 call that expire in 2027 and the shit hit it overnight, your contract is immediately something what they call in the money. In the money mean you in the money. Don't it sound, listen, let's make it super simple. I don't want to make it complicated. I think a lot of people complicate things, and yeah, we're just going to make it simple. In the money means in the money. And out of the money means out of the money. Would y'all hey yo, chat, I want y'all in one simple answer, take your fingers and type in the answer. Do you think, no, not do you think, would you rather be in the money or out of the money? In the money means not too far out away from the stock price. Kind of, Tweety. In the money means you in the money. In the money means that the share price has already went past where you predicted it to go to. In the money means you bought that stock early. In the money means I bought BBAI when it was $2 and it's $6 now. I'm in the money. In the money means I bought the $7 call and BBAI is now $8. So yeah, I'm one strike price in the money, but I'm in the money though. Cha-ching. Yes, you would rather be in the money. If you are in a call option and you are out of the money, you are negative, you are in the red. Now, the thing about buying stock and the thing about buying the strike prices that are out of the money is they are cheaper. They are less likely to happen. However, they are bigger rewards inside of those. It's bigger rewards in the out of the money contracts. You can make a lot more money on those, and they are less expensive. This is not financial advice. Oh, I gotta hurry up and say that. I thought TikTok was gonna get me up out of here. They do not want y'all to cha-ching. I swear they don't want y'all to cha-ching. So y'all might wanna like reach out to me, hit the link in the bio, because I don't know how long they gonna let me do this. Like they real life make it seem like they let some certain creators thrive. I just heard people literally give financial advice, and I gotta keep screaming it that this is not financial advice. It's okay though, y'all. One monkey don't stop no show. Hit the link in the bio so we can connect. Bad news company if I hit 50%. Anyways, yeah. So when you're dealing with expiration dates, you want to give yourself time. When you're dealing with strike prices, you want to be in the money. All right. If you think the price is finna go down, you want to buy a put. If you think the price is going up, you want to buy a call. When you buying a put, the prices that are above that share price are in the money because it's the opposite. So if you think BBAI is going to go down to $5 and BBAI go down to $3, you in the money. In the money is in the money no matter how you want to put it, but it does flip sides. So look, I'm gonna show you what strike price I pick on this one. I already showed you that I will go January 15th, 2027, right? For the expiration date. And then I will go $5 call. You know why? Can anybody tell me why I would pick the $5 call? Can anybody tell me why would I pick the $5 call when the price of BBAI is $6.85 or $7 in the aftermarket? Why would I pick the price that it has already passed? Good answer, boss. Yes, that's one reason why. Closer to go down to, that's one reason why. That's another reason why, kind of. Hold up, man, that's too expensive. Jay, wrong mindset, buddy. Wrong mindset, pal. Deep in the money and higher delta. That's right, Passion. That's right. I'm going to catch it in a pullback, and I'm going to do that, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that, Riri. You will already be in the money, boss. That's correct. Boss, that's really the main thing right there, boss. That's really the main thing. You're going to already be in the money. You're going to already be in the money. I hope y'all learning. Put a W in the chat if you learning, if you're actually learning something. All right, so this, he said it's too expensive. He said it's too expensive. He said, but it cost a lot. Who said that? Was it Jay? But it costs a lot, and it won't make as much as further out, though. CJ, you got the wrong mindset. The one you pick, Jay, it will never reach the price that you're going to pick. And matter of fact, it will reach it, but not in the time that you pick, Jay. Because the time that it takes for it to reach the strike price that is really going to reach, you're looking at it like it costs too much, Jay. Scared money don't make no money, Jay. I ain't trying to single you out, but yeah, scared money don't make no money, man. It take money to make money. And I'm going to show you how you can bargain a little bit, okay? I know you want a deal. You want a deal? I'm going to show you how you can get a deal. This is not financial advice. This is just educational information. Now, check it out. You see where it say limit price? That's because you trying to put a limit on the price that you paying for this shit. Let's keep it super simple. Let's keep it super simple. I'm not going to give you the Webster's dictionary. I'm going to give you the Cedric's explanation. I comprehend this shit. I done chewed it up, and I'm regurgitating this shit to make it super simple. I can digest it and make it super simple for you like baby food. You feel me? I know that was a weird ass analogy, but some of y'all, I'm babysitting some of y'all at this point. I'm just playing, y'all. I hope y'all know I'm just playing. If that hurt your feelings, then go on and get the hell on up out the live. Oh, shit. Hey, listen, the limit price, right? You can pay. This is how you bargain a little bit. Because if the price don't hit that limit, then your order just won't get filled. But I got mind control over Debo. You feel me? Because if it don't hit the limit price, then so what? Then in my young thug voice, whoop-dee-doo. Now, V Mills said change it to market order. Nah. No. We're not going to change it to a market order unless we just dying to get in the trade. Unless we're just itching to get in the trade and we just don't have Lele, what up? You threw me off. We don't have no time to get in the trade, so we do a market order. You feel me? That's when you like, you know what? I just want to get in. I don't know how. It's already on the move. It done went up from 1% to 5% in 2 minutes, and I don't want to miss it if it can go to 20%. I just want to get in this trade. I don't really care what limit I get in at. Just get me in. That's what a market order is for. But you lose money a little bit doing it because of slippage. You press buy market, right? And what happens is you thought you was getting in at a certain price, but the price went up in between the time your order got filled. And so the price went up. You got to deal with however much it went up or however much it went down. On a limit, you get the control. Somebody said it's going to fill at the price. It give you your price that you want once it pulls back. And it always pulls back. That is a great answer, Team Riri. Because usually it will pull back. So they want $350 for this contract that I'm showing y'all. Remember, this is the January 15th, 2027, $5.50 the 2027 expiration date, $5.50 strike price. Somebody said a market order will hurt your feelings. You will have to set a limit. All right, bro, I'm about to bend your channel. You doing the right thing, my man. You doing the right thing. So there's slippage on limit orders too then. No, Jay, tell me how. How if I'm telling them where I want to get in the trade at and my order is getting executed at that price? How? Now, one contract equals 100 shares. So y'all, I just showed y'all see BBAI $7 in the aftermarket, right? They letting you get 100 shares, and each one, instead of you paying $7 a share for it, they letting you pay $3.50 a share for it. Put a W in the chat if you understand now. Instead of you paying the full price for those shares, you get to get each one for the premium price. That's a dub. So now you get to get 100 shares of that stock for a discounted price. Yeah, Magic is usually it's usually that. But not always. But yeah, in this case it is. So look, what's going to happen is I'm going to say, well, I don't want to get in right here. I want to, if the price comes down a little bit more, I'll get in. I want to change that from one price to another price. So that's what it's all about. I don't want to pay $350 for it. I want to pay $300 for it. So what I would do is, first of all, I would change the order type to a limit, take profit, stop loss. And then I really wouldn't do this on a leap, but I'm just showing y'all because I want y'all to use bracket orders because you need to get used to fucking using a stop loss. Get used to setting a stop loss and a take profit at the same time. Somebody says, but what happens if you exercise the contracts? Someone told me. You do. That's a good thing. You exercise the contracts when it's necessary. There is a time and a place for everything, Jay. My mama used to always tell me that, boy, sit your ass down. It's a time and a place for everything. You always want to play. You think everything a game. She used to always tell me that, Jay, it's a time and a place for everything. I just call flashbacks. Heck, flashbacks. Now listen, limit price, $300. I changed it from $3.50 to $3, saving $50 per contract. Now, instead of me getting one contract, I said 3. That's, if one contract is 100 shares, I'm now holding 300 shares of BBAI. Because each contract is 100 shares. 2 contract is 200 shares. 3 contracts is 300 shares. Now I'm paying $300 for each contract. So essentially, if this order gets filled, I would only have to pay $300. If I had to just use the market order, I would have paid $350. Do y'all see why it's better? Now imagine if I had to pay $350 for that order, as a market order, and then the price went down. Now I'm losing $50. Now I paid $350 and I'm losing $50. I got a fucked up position, a fucked up entry. You feel me? Like, I know that happened to y'all a lot. So use the limit orders and set that motherfucker where your stop loss was finna be. Enter where you was finna put the stop loss at and thank me later. Also, use bracket orders. If you don't use a bracket order, then you really tripping. You really tripping if you're not already putting in where you want to take profit and where you willing to lose at out the gate. Right off the bat, you should be saying, look, this is how much I want to make. This is how much I'm willing to lose to make that much. Do you see where it says take profit order? I'm letting them know, look, hey, when this hit 900, I'm cool. Get me out. You see where it says stop loss order, the stop price. All right, if the contract gets down to $2.50, get me out. And now this overall it cost me $900 because each contract is $300, so 369. I'll pay $900 for those 3 contracts. Okay. But you gotta overstand and understand using the stop loss and the take profit is where it's at. You're gonna make your money back. Don't look at them damn contracts like they cost too much. I'm paid $9. I could have got 1 contract and paid $300 for this position. Y'all can't tell me $300 is too expensive for a leap when it expires in 2027. Get the fuck out of here. If you are a decent trader, tell me, am I tripping? Please tell me, am I tripping before I start bugging out? Am I tripping? Please. Like, I need to know. This is Webull. And I know I'm not tripping. Really, I ain't bugging out. I just bug out because the people I talk to look at this shit like it's too much. And then you want to buy the way out of the money expirations, way out of the money strike prices, way outdated expirations, and then you sell fast as hell too. You don't even might as well not even do it. Yeah, this is Webull. Webull. So yeah, very strong bullish evidence. They predicting it to go back up to 10, maybe more. Somebody said this some mathematical professor shit, not gonna lie. Look, Jay, that's the thing, bro. In order to be a trader, you got to do some type of math. Yes, I love XRP, but I'm not an XRP trader. I'm an XRP buyer. I'm an XRP holder. I'm going to hold it. Hold up. But nah, check it out. I know that you have to know percentages when you trading. You have to know about ratios. A lot. You know how many people told me, like, bro, what the hell is a ratio? Like, what do you mean is up? What do you mean down 5%? How much is that? Come on now. Use a calculator, because what I won't do is be your calculator. That's what I won't do. I won't be your calculator. I will not calculate for you. And you probably should not be trading if you can't do basic math. Think about it. The chart itself is running off of an XY axis. A lot of people was not paying attention in school when they was teaching you about the XY axis. When they taught you about a bar chart, a pie chart, a line chart, you was in that bitch writing love letters. Somebody said XRP is like waiting for Jesus to come back. That's right. That's why you don't trade it. You buy it and you hold it. Buying XRP and waiting to get rich is like watching water boil. And the water gonna fucking start boiling before you get rich. Yeah. So yeah, what else we got before I leave y'all hanging? Pony. Ooh, almost left y'all hanging. Ooh, Pony. Let's not forget about Pony AI. I look at the volume, candlesticks, Yahoo Finance, news, stock charts. Okay. Who said that? Who said they look at all that stuff? Who is that? Tweety? It makes sense. Yes, I do, Bane. Stay tuned. Just follow me. As soon as it drop, you will be on the wait list. That's all you got to do is follow me, support me, man. Join the community, and you will be on the wait list. There is a wait list, though, because, yeah, it's in motion. When I say wait list, I'm talking about people that's in line to get it as soon as it drop. The thing I learned the best was slippage today. I'll be back. That's what's up. I hope that you take that information and you practice using limit orders. You get on Webull and you practice. Yeah, he said slippage. Lele, let him know, because he said slippage. I wasn't going to say nothing, though. Can't listen to the news sometimes, though. They will trick you. Yes, you buy the rumor, you sell the news. Wait for the liquidity sweep and buy in without a stop. Emma B, thank you for the galaxy. You are out of this world. I appreciate you so much. So, yeah, I don't know what y'all thought, but, yeah, Pony is one. Add it to your watch list. How you doing, friend? Add it to your watch list. And I don't want to tell you to buy nothing, because that's financial advice, and we not giving financial advice. But I'm telling you, add it to your watch list. This is on the list of stocks that you should be fucking watching. Excuse my French. You really should be watching it, though. Check it out. Y'all know I'm going to come with the facts. Let me zoom out a little bit. They have an increasing, this is all on Webull too. All this information is on Webull. They have an increasing operating expenses. Operating expenses increased by 75% year over year to $64 million. Y'all see, primarily due to increased widening net loss. The company's net loss increased to 53 million from 30 million in the same period last year, indicating it is still far from profitability. So keep that in mind. That's why I said don't just go into buying shit. You do doing amazing. Always glad to see your lives. Thank you. And yeah, execution risk in mass production. The ambitious target of scaling to 1,000 vehicles by the end of 2025 presents significant execution. This company just got bought out by Uber. Not bought out, but Uber got a deal with them. This is Pony. This is Pony. This is like a robo-taxi company right here. Yeah, Pony's AI earnings report shows strong revenue growth and a significant operational progress in scaling. What's this? Let me move this out the way. Gen 7 robo-taxi production. Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Drake. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Drake. I love you. Thank you. I love my people, man, for real. They show more support than anyone else. Thank you. Hey, yo, y'all ain't got the heart me yet. Go ahead and hit that heart me. If y'all are new to my live, hit the follow button. Hit the follow button so you don't miss another live. Hit the notification bell. And also visit the link in my bio. Don't forget to visit the link in my bio. All right. And then we got earnings coming up this week. The only day that I'm really looking at, I don't know if y'all remember what I told y'all last week about how to trade earnings. But you really want to pay attention to volatility. That's what you're trading it for. You trading it for a lot of movement. Volatility means a lot of movement. Say it with me, y'all. A lot of movement. That's what volatility means. How much movement? AutoZone has earnings coming up. Micron Technology has earnings coming up. Those are the two that's on my list that I'm paying attention to the most. AutoZone has gotten far ahead of us. That motherfucker is like $4,000 a share. Micron Technology, however, is still at an investable face ad. It's still at a good investing level. It ain't got a far it can get ahead of you if you keep on listening to me tell you about this shit. And then you're going to come back in the live next time and see people be like, oh, bro, I made this much money off that stock you was talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Is that a tank top or a new bra? This is Webull. This is Webull. This is Webull. My bad, y'all. I got a little Tourette's. A little bit came out there. A little Tourette's came out there. So then anything that's gold related, I told y'all anything gold related is up. So you don't have to buy gold. You don't have to buy physical gold. You can still make a lot of money from gold related stocks. You hear me? Gold ETFs. I don't know what the fuck y'all waiting on, especially you older people. When do you plan to retire? I asked y'all that in the beginning of the show. Do you want to retire? And you younger people, I know y'all ain't thinking about retiring, but goddamn, listen, what do you want in life? What, you little motherfucker, do you want to work hard for the next 10, 20 years? Because you don't have to. You don't have to. Coach said, trying to look out for you. And you hear me? I want $1 million in a week, said said Haji. Haji, it's going to take you to put up what it's going to take. You're going to have to walk the walk to get that. You got to put in the work to get that. You can get $1 million in a week, but it take money to make money. Now, you probably, if you think you want $1 million every week, you got to put in something, bro. Pie don't just fall out the sky. You can't be the type of person that's waiting on pie to fall out the sky. What up, Radical? So yeah, Pony AI soars 11% on Uber acquisition. On the Uber acquisition. So that's just something to add to your watch list. I keep, if I say that, I ain't saying it for a reason. You willing to lose it all? You said gamble. I'm gonna go ahead and send you to the block party. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna Ah, hold on. You said you ready to gamble. I'm gonna go ahead and send you to the block party. I'm gonna send you to the block party. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm not my moderators. I was just joking. Do not block him. I was just playing. If you come in here one more time talking about you ready to gamble, though, I'm gonna put your ass in ISS. You going to the back of the class. I'm gonna send you to the party where the food is cold and the drinks is warm. We do not gamble. We do not gamble over here at Ironworth Trading. You treat the word gambling like it's Lord Voldemort's name. I want you to now say speculate. Say speculate around this mother. Don't even say gambling. Don't even say gramble, because it's don't say none that rhyme with gamble. We not doing that. Take your ass to the casino, go buy you some scratch offs or something. See, we not happy that we know how to do it. See? I know this is why you lost 10K. Your ass need to be, you need to be at the front of the class, and you don't need to say nothing else. I'm going to call your mama. I'm going to go ahead and have her come up here and get you out of school. You're going to have to get up. I'm going to have to get you up out of school. I'm going to call the administrator and get you the fuck up out of here, because you come here talking about gambling in front of my students one more time. Talking about you want to make $1 million a damn day. You can, but you're going to have to put up what it takes. All right, now I'm going to get off him. I'm going to leave him alone. I was just playing. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just joking. I'm glad you're here to learn. I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to have you. All jokes aside. So yeah, Oracle. When we talk about Oracle already, it's at that level where it's on its way back up to, well, the previous high was 345. I told y'all about support and resistance. Support is the floor. Resistance is the ceiling. The price usually likes to bounce off the floor and go to the ceiling, then bounce off the ceiling and go down to the floor. So whenever you see the price at the floor, get ready for it to go back to the ceiling. Whenever you see the price at the ceiling, you can take it to the floor. That is super simple. It is more strategies to it, but I just got to give out all this shit as much as I can, right? I give y'all as much as I can every live show. I keep telling y'all, if I give you this much for free, just imagine how much you get once you actually support. Somebody says, do you trade? What was the question? Hold on, it's a lot of questions popping up. What up, what up, what up? How y'all doing? My friends and family, do you trade or invest? Yes, I trade and invest. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to give you any fundamentals. I wouldn't be able to give you anything fundamental. And boss, yes, I do. I do research, and I don't want y'all to believe nothing I said in the live tonight. I actually want you to go and do your own due diligence, do your own research. I don't want you to believe me. Yeah, no, we don't do the belief system. I want you to know. A lot of people get mad when I tell them this, but I don't believe in God. I know God. It's a difference. So we don't sit around and believe and put my faith in the unknown. I know. Do y'all know y'all listening to me, or do y'all believe y'all listening to me? If you believe you listening to me instead of knowing, your ass is delusional. You hear me loud and clear. Now, Oracle is something that not only I'm looking at like it's a strong buy signal, but obviously other analysts are as well. They predicting it to go over $400. Webull gives you all of this information. What do we got? I think I pretty much went over everything already. Yeah, that's Meta. Oh yeah, I went over everything already. Oklo crazy too. Yeah, Oklo is going crazy too. I think I talked about Oklo first in the beginning of the live. You might not have been here. Yes, I did. I said Oklo and BBAI is big chances to the upside. But yeah, once again, what do y'all have it figured out before, what age do you want to retire? Think about that. That's something you should be asking yourself. All my people that are over the age of 30 and you don't have a portfolio built, you don't know how to invest, you don't know how to begin to even look at stocks, you need to get up with me outside this live stream. We need to get you together. You missing out. I'm not spreading fear, I'm spreading awareness. You younger people, you got the future ahead of you. Now's the time to start, because compound interest gonna work in your best favor. It's going to work out for you. You're going to be richer than me and the older people, because you have such a chance to start now. You, at the age that you at, younger people, you investing in, it's like in being able to invest in the computers and cell phones and shit in the internet when this first came out. And you older people, you catching the beginning of this shit, you lucky. because you get to retire early. You don't have to wait till you 70 or 80. Some of y'all already knocking on the door. Some of us already 60. So why are you bullshitting? You have no time to be playing. Yeah. In order for you to make at least $200 a day in trading options, you have to have $200 a day money. It take money to make money. That's something that they don't tell you, Bane. I hope you don't think you can get in the market with $10 to make $200 a day. Making $200 a day is possible, but it takes money to make money, just like everything else. You do not just get it. Now, you need income. As a trader or investor, you need money coming in. You cannot trade with money that you need. I will repeat, y'all, do not get in the market trying to trade with your rent money, with your mortgage money, with your car note money, with your bill money, with your save. Like, nah, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, big fella. No. Then if you got that easy, you ain't nothing to worry about, Bane. Ain't nothing to worry about. And yes, you can learn how to do it. It is not far-fetched at all. But there's a way to it. You need to learn strategies. You need to learn how to do covered calls and other things than just buying a call or a put. But it starts with a call or a put. You got to learn how to do them first. Someone says he is not lying. I'm 56. They did not teach us this pre-internet. That's right. But they got the opportunity and they bullshitting. So, but not no more though, y'all. The ones who bullshitting, but not y'all. The ones who made it this far into the live, I know what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna barbecue and not mildew. To y'all other ones, what y'all gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? My dad always said, hey, if I tell you a duck can pull a truck, then hook it up. You better latch it on. Because guess what? Right now is not the time to be playing with the stock market. That was the whole topic of the live show. I'm glad you guys made it this far. I would highly appreciate it if you do not leave without pressing the follow button. If you learned anything, all I'm asking is that you hit the follow button and you connect with me. Reach out to me outside of this live stream. Don't be a stranger. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. And if I missed you this week, I apologize. It's been a very busy week and I got you locked in. Just go ahead and inbox me and I will get back with you. I'm new. I have to start, but I do know some options trading. That's great. Just make sure you focus more so on your portfolio. I don't know anymore. I want you to focus more on the future you than the present you. All of y'all. And chill. I want you to check out this video on YouTube. The replay will be posted on my YT channel. You gonna talk about Rigetti? Yeah, you want me to? I will. Yeah, I just said it was. I said yeah to it. It ain't really. Let me see. I got you. I pull up a chart and everything. I just feel like Rigetti is. We early. I know that much. We early. I've been early. I've been a year early on it. And when I say early, meaning it ain't popped like I really expected it to. So yeah, we'll look at it. Give me a second. Pull it up right now. I talked about Rolls Royce, and nobody was thinking about Rolls Royce until I talked about it. Yeah, they weren't thinking about Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce the stock is way cheaper than the fucking car. Why is it that cheap to be a part owner of the company than it is to own the stock? I don't know. Hold on, I'm about to pull up the chart right now. Meta ain't gonna stop. Chill. Meta about to become an electricity company. Hold on, man. Yo, watch the replay. I'm telling you, it's worth watching. It will be on you. I don't even want to say it. You just hit the link in the bio. You'll see it. Hold on, man. Yo, watch the replay. I'm telling you, it's worth watching. It will be on you. I don't even want to say it. You just hit the link in the bio. You'll see it. Hold on. All right. So look, this is what I'm saying too. Like, the reason why I didn't talk about it is because what is there to talk about on some real shit? These folks they done already missed out, to be honest with you. It's still early. When I say what is there to talk about, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm saying like it's obvious. Look at it. Big green candlestick. Big dubs for anybody that was already in Rigetti. Big dubs for anybody that bought the shit when it was 66 cents earlier this year. They missed it. They missed it, Goddess. I know you probably didn't, but yeah, they missed it. I don't even want to, at this point, they hit. But me and my little 100 shares hit too because I should have got more than 100 shares. Don't be like me. Getting, like, this is why you need to get a bunch sometimes. It's all right, though. I ain't mad. It's all right. But yeah, I ain't want to talk about it, Goddess. This shit pissed me off. I'm happy I got at least 100 shares, and I got in about $3, $4. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we good. But nah, man. Somebody said, yeah, I found out late. You think it's gonna stay up? No. It'll come down some. It'll retrace to about $21, $22, maybe even 20. Maybe even 20. But yeah, it'll drop down to at least 25. We get below 25, it'll go back down to 20. But I think the 20s is here to stay. I don't think that, because I don't know. It's a lot of buying power back down under that $15 mark. So it's a lot of puts down there. We making that money on, no doubt. I don't know. I think it'll come back down. I ain't gonna lie, guys, but not far though. Not far. There will be a sell-off. Put a put in for it to go to $31. Right. That's a deep in the money put. Right. Talking about a put. You talking about a call, boss? Or you talking about a deep in the money put for real, like $31 put, even though the price $29. I'm not telling y'all shit. Boss said that. That was Boss telling y'all. I repeat, for the record, let the record show. Boss said that shit, not me. But yeah, y'all ain't gonna hold too much more of y'all time. Any questions? And I'm glad whoever reached out to me, I'm glad you serious. I don't, we don't play. If you're not serious, take your ass on. Don't be in my inbox playing games because you wasting your own time and not mine. Y'all see my phone is on 5%. So with that being said, if you do have any questions, go ahead and hit the link in the bio. Reach out to me, inbox to me, join the team. Y'all know what to do. Whoop-de-doo. You can see the video on my, subscribe to me. Hit the link in the bio and subscribe to me. I'm going to post a replay on there, like literally as soon as I end the live, I'm going to post a replay on there. Hey, y'all, can y'all do me a favor? If you learned something, hit that yellow heart at the top and join the club. That heart is orange, but whatever. Hit that heart and follow the instructions. Follow the instructions. I'm going to give y'all a time. Thanks, said later. Reach out. No doubt, Bane. I hope you already hit the follow button. I hope y'all already hit the follow button. You don't want to miss my next live. It's going to be better than this one. My next live going to be twice as good as this one and half as good as the one that's going to come after that one. All right, Bane. I'm going to holler at you. Every day, Emma. Every day. Emma, I go live every day. I just got that iPhone y'all said y'all don't like so much. So y'all will see a whole lot more of me now coming up when I get that phone. I could stream off the phone I'm on now. Don't get it twisted. But that new iPhone got some features on it. I figured, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pop out. I usually try to make y'all focus on my words. I don't want to distract y'all. They be nosy. They already be asking me when I light my candles and my incense. They be like, what are you doing with the lighter over there? What are you lighting? Just nosy for no reason. I'm a private person. For those that don't know me, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a private person. We don't do. And I'm an introvert too. An antisocial introvert. Trying to teach hundreds of people at one time. Now, somehow it's working. Any questions though before I go, y'all? I can't even do a Q&A. My shit about to die. Just reach out to me, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.